Ken Mijungo across all social media platforms. Dr. Mukhisa Kituyi, former Secretary General of UNCTAD, seasoned politician in this country, former Cabinet Secretary, Member of Parliament. He's now back and he's saying he wants to run for president. We'll find out if he still wants to run for president. Dr. welcome back. Let me put this question to you now. You want to be the president. I would say you're also an economist. This country is going to read the most ambitious budget over the years. Of course, it transitions to the years, but there's a lot of sentiments around the debt we have in this country. If you are the president of Kenya, you comfortable as Dr. Mukhisa Kituyi getting into government with that kind of a burden of a debt?
There is nobody who can ever be comfortable inheriting a very large debt. But somebody has to buy the bullet. Enterprise Kenya is unlimited. There is perpetual succession of public responsibility. Whoever becomes the next president of Kenya will have to deal with the level of debt we have today. And that's very substantial. We're projecting at the end of the year public debt to be 72% of GDP. That is
which is
territory,
off balance completely.
Territory we have never been as a country.
Yes. Yeah. But I understand you, but in the face of that, what is the main interest in Enterprise Kenya for Dr. Mukhisa Kituyi? Why do you want to be president?
I don't want to be president because of a joyride. I have an occasion to, even in an interview with KTN, to say one of the main drivers of my ambition to become president of this country is a sense of personal passion for Kenya, and a sense that Kenya has given me an opportunity to see best practice in many parts of the world. And I have a fairly good sense of the challenges we confront as a country, and that it's part of patriotic responsibility that you attempt to be the solution, the answer, the change that you crave for your country. And that is not about a joyride. That's about trying to help pass the country to my grandchildren better than I found it.
And that vision, you cannot drive it alone.
You can never drive this alone. There's no lone ranger unless you are a successful military coup driver. There's no way you can singly say, I'm going to take over the country, and then I imprint my vision on the country.
You have been away for a while. I'm just thinking, who would you want to join you in that vision?
I cannot enumerate Kenyans who can be with me.
Which kind of a people?
Yeah, there are a number of values that are important to me, and I don't think they are unique to Kituyi. Number one, a clear and genuine belief that national solutions, national challenges cannot find solution in ethnic politics, ethnic promise of ethnic advantage, promise of ethnic inducement. There have to be national solutions. There are many Kenyans who believe like that with me, and those are part of the team that I'm saying tutafutane. Secondly, I am one of those Kenyans who believe genuinely with the challenges we were pre-existing before COVID, exacerbated, made worse by the COVID pandemic and the ballooning public debt, building back better will critically require leadership that sees corruption as one of the cancers that will hold us down. There are enough Kenyans, I believe, who also share the sense that we must slay the monster of corruption to save Kenya. Number three, I hold it very strongly that any attempt to counterpose the poor and the rich as two extremes, that to solve problems for the poor, you must see them as fighting the rich, is adding to problems. It's not solving national problems. Because in my view, the hope for the unemployed and underemployed lies in creating opportunities for small enterprise and opportunities in larger enterprise. So unlocking the power of investment and wealth creation is part of the equation of dealing with the problem of the poor.
Okay.
So this debate of trying to make the poor at war with the rich is part of the problem.
Okay.
It's not part of the solution.
And that's not a direction you'd ever go.
Many Kenyans who share that sense with me are part of that larger group that I'm saying, let us look our steps according to the direction of travel that we're sharing.
Okay. Those are 3 points. Yeah. I'll pick one. Ethnicity. It's big in the country. And I'll give you an example. When Daktari came into the country, announced his ambition, Daktari, you went to your backyard after making the announcement. That's how ethnicity plays in, because you first recognize that politics are local. So you go to the ground, they buy into your vision, they stand behind you, and then you can go to the rest of the country.
Okay, there are a number of things here that I think have to be clarified. We are in a society where part of the building blocks of your political credibility as a leader is credibility and acceptance by a significant number of people from an ethnic background.
Okay.
But we sometimes make a mistake of building a political career on the basis of promising ethnic advantage to your community. So to me, it is important that while appreciating the importance of ethnic belonging, that your community is also with you, you must not lose vision of a national agenda and national solutions to national problems. So my going to the Luhya community and saying, I have held my head high in international duty, I did not bring shame to the country or to my community. And now I want your prayers as I look to offer leadership to national challenges. I don't promise ethnic advantage, but it becomes part of a conversation that does not exacerbate tribalism.
Dr. I'm told we need to sort out your mic, so I'll take a minute of a break just to come back and continue this discussion, because what he's saying is really important. Stay with us, we're back in a second.